please. Mind your back, thank you. Sorry, mate. What happened?
He took a bag, quick!
Well, what did he look like?
Green jacket, that way. A white boy.
Well, could you just put her head on her side for me, please? Thank you. Sierra Oscar from 218. Urgent message.
Go ahead.
Yeah, ambulance, please, to Bardwell Lane. We've got a female victim, assault. Right, just turn her over on her side for me, please, love.
Suspect heading from Bardwell Lane into the lot meet. I see one male green jacket.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1. We'll take that.
Excuse me. Excuse me. You haven't seen anyone run through here? A young guy, green jacket?
No.
Are you sure? An old lady's just had her bag snatched through there.
No. No, it definitely didn't come by me. I'd have seen him.
Oh, cheers.
Did you see what happened?
Oh, sorry, I was in the shop when it happened.
Right. How about you, love? Can you tell me any more about him? What colour hair did he have? Black? Brown? Blonde? It's OK, he's gone now. There's nothing to worry about.
Brown. It was brown.
Right, that's great. Can you just wait there for me, yeah? It's all right, love. The ambulance will be here soon.
Oi, stay there! Sierra Oscar from 358. I found him. He's on the entrance to the Larkmead and Bardwell Lane.
I just found this.
Back off!
Oh, you ain't arresting me, are you? I was just looking for an address to ID.
Put the bag down! Right, what's your name?
I'm still in it.
I said, what's your name?
Brian Keating.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Nice one, Gary. I'll give George a hand.
Right. I didn't nick it. I just saw some black geezer run past and chuck it in there.
Yeah.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I do not.
Right across, mate.
Do you mind taking her shopping for me, love? Is that all right? Right, folks, nothing else to see now. It's all over. So if you'd like to make your way on your business, thank you.
Hi, sir. Excuse me.
Gary got him then, yeah?
Yeah, and the bag. He's trying to tell us he's found it.
Oh, really? Well, we got witnesses here. Is this your shop, mate, yeah?
Yes, I came out when I heard the little Filipino woman shouting.
Right, where is she? Where's she gone? Excuse me? Any of you see that Oriental girl? No? How about you guys? No? I can't believe this. Did you see her go?
No, she was standing there a moment ago.
Had she been in your shop?
I don't think so. No, she hasn't.
Terrific. I told her to wait there.
Right, sign there, please.
I don't believe this. I didn't nick anything.
Let's have a look at your arm. You sticking needles in yourself, have you?
I'm diabetic.
Yeah, we'll get a doctor to look at you. Stick him in number 2, yeah?
Tell you exactly what happened, all right?
No, save it for when your solicitor gets here.
It's a try, Sarge. But like I say, I nicked him going through her bag.
You got a witness to this robbery?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. The woman legged it.
You're joking.
I turned round and she'd gone.
Didn't you tell her to wait?
Yeah, well, of course I did, Gary. Maybe she didn't understand. I was occupied with a victim at the time.
And what about her?
But she's been taken to hospital, Sarge. Took a bit of a funny turn. Reckon it might be a while before we can talk to her.
If you stick to his story, you're going to need a witness. Well, I don't believe him. I can't see the CPS following it through.
Yeah, but Sarge, I nicked him with the bag.
Did none of the victims property on him when we booked him in?
Yeah, but he spotted me. By the time I got to him, he could have put the stuff back into the handbag.
If you haven't got a witness, it ain't going to go very far, is it?
Well, she probably lives local. Somebody's bound to know.
Yeah. Let's get back out there and see if we can find her.
I see you nicked him then. You want to throw the key away.
Do you know him?
No, but he's been hanging around the estate for weeks. I've seen him, warned him off a couple of times. He's out of it, you know, junkie.
Have you seen him about here today?
Well, not till you dragged him out of there.
You didn't actually see him run in there, did you?
No, I didn't, but I'll say I did if it'll help you out.
I wish it was that easy.
Did anyone else on the estate mention seeing him about here today?
No, try knocking on a few doors. There's a lot of long noses around here.
Yeah, thanks, but we already tried that.
How about an Oriental girl who might live round here? She's quite short, probably about 20, 22 years old.
Well, don't ring a bell.
Right, well, thanks for your time anyway.
Don't mention it. Here. If you have to let him go, send him my way. I'll sort him out.
All right, Mr. Keating, I'm showing you exhibit GM1, a light brown handbag. Do you recognise this bag?
Yeah.
Because I found it in your possession when I arrested you earlier on this afternoon.
That's right, I found it.
You found it?
Well, I've told you, I was cutting across the estate. I saw this black geezer come running round the corner, and he threw it in the door.
Go on.
Well, I thought I'd take a look.
And there was his handbag.
Oh, exactly. Then I thought, hello, some old girl's had her bag nicked. So I had a look inside, see if there was an address or anything. You know, so I could return it.
All right, Mr. Keating. How do you account for the fact that once you found the bag, you stayed on there inside the building?
Well, I was looking for the woman's address. All the money's still in there. I didn't steal anything.
This doesn't wash, Mr. Keating. And we spoke to a witness at the scene who described the man who stole the bag as being white.
Or maybe there were two of them. One passed the bag to the other. I don't know.
Oh, come on, Mr. Keating. You're just making all this up, aren't you, hey?
Has this witness formally identified my client?
Not yet, no.
Well, don't you think that should be the next step?
Yeah.
Well, actually, we intend to interview the victim first. But at present, she's recovering in hospital.
Well, my client has given you his account of the incident. I suggest you arrange for your witness to identify him, and then we can take it from there.
Look, are you sure you don't want to just tell us the truth here, Mr. Keating? Would save everybody a lot of time.
You heard the man. You haven't got a witness.
I'm afraid all I remember is opening my bag to check out my paying-in book for the electric. Then there was this tug. It all happened so fast.
Did you get a good look at the man at all?
No, I'm sorry. It might come back to me later.
When we arrived, there was a young woman with you.
That's right. She was so kind. Don't know where she came from. The lane was empty when I turned into it. That's the last I can remember, really.
It's OK, Mrs. Reed. Don't trouble yourself.
Well, you've got him anyway. Good. At least he's locked up.
Thanks for your help, Mrs. Reed. Now, if you do remember anything at all, please be sure to call us, yeah?
Thank you. Yes, I will. Oh, wait, wait.
It's all right, hold on. Leave it, I'll get it, yeah.
These came in the ambulance with me, and they're not mine. They must belong to that girl who helped me. And she'll be looking for them.
Yeah. Hello again. These bags are from your shop, aren't they?
They belong to our missing witness, remember?
Yes, she purchased them here.
So you do know her?
No, I see her in here from time to time. She's very quiet. A Filipino, I think.
How do you know that?
Well, we talked about the rain here one day. The monsoon season back home. She mentioned Manila.
Why did you lie to us, Mr. Eunice?
She's afraid of you.
Why?
How could I know? A lot of innocent people have something to hide.
Do you know where she lives?
No. She only comes in here occasionally, that's all.
Mr. Eunice, do you realise that the woman who was robbed is still in hospital?
Yes, and I hope she's okay. Is she?
Yes, she's recovering, but the bloke who put her there could still walk free.
I'm sorry about that.
Unless we can find that woman and get her to identify the man who did it.
You know the Valmont Bistro?
Yeah, the new French place on the High Street.
Yes. They opened an account with me 2 months ago.
Right then, Mr. Eunice. Thanks for your help. We'll return their groceries to them.
It's going to be worth it.
How do you mean?
Oh, it doesn't look like she's prepared to help us, does it?
Oh, maybe not. But I intend to find out why. Hello? Anyone in?
Sorry, we're not open yet.
Oh. Hello.
Afternoon. We're investigating a theft that took place earlier on today on Bardwell Lane.
I see.
And we think that one of your employees may have witnessed the incident.
Well, there's no one in yet. If you come back about 6... What's going on?
Well, we're trying to trace a woman who we understand works here.
Tibby?
Who?
That's my regular waitress. She's not in today. I've got a number for her.
Is she Filipino?
Tibby? No, it's very English.
Well, we understand that a Filipino woman bought these groceries in Bardwell Lane earlier on today on your account.
Oh?
Look, would you mind if I took a look around?
Of course you can. There's no one here.
Right. Well, you don't mind if I check then?
That's our storeroom. There's just boxes down there.
Right, can I take a look, please?
Go on then. She's down there.
Hello again. Would you like to come through here where we can talk to you, please? We'd like to ask you a few questions about the theft that you witnessed earlier on this afternoon. And what's your name? Come on, you have to tell us.
Her name is Remy. I found her wandering down at the local tube station. I took her in to help her.
Do you have a passport, Remy? Any form of identification at all? Look, if you refuse to tell me who you are, I'll be forced to arrest you.
What for?
I suspect you may be an illegal immigrant.
I didn't know. I was only trying to help her. I didn't know I was breaking the law.
No, no one said you did. But we still have to arrest her. Sarge, this is Remy. She won't give any other name. I asked her to show me her passport, but she refused, so I've arrested her on suspicion of being in this country illegally.
Right, full name?
And she won't cooperate with us.
Do you understand why you're under arrest? So you speak English?
Yeah, she understands, Sarge. I spoke to her early on today. This is the witness that we've been looking for.
Right, I see. You can have an interpreter if you want one.
No.
Do you want us to call anyone? Inform them of your arrest?
No.
Right. Then I'm obliged to place you in a cell and keep you there until I've established your identity and satisfied myself that you have a right to be in this country. Do you understand?
Yes.
Be a lot quicker if you give me your full name. Right. Refused. Is there anything else you want to say? Right, put her in number one.
All right, come with me, please. In here. Remy, how'd you spell that? I have to write your name on the board out here. Is it with 2 M's or?
No, just one. R-E-M-Y.
Are you sure you don't want to tell me your full name? It means you'd be out of here a lot faster.
I can't.
Okay.
So you've nicked a Filipino woman who's keeping stum and a junkie that won't show up?
Until you ask them to tell the truth, that shuts them up.
Yeah. I don't know why she won't just tell us her full name, you know? Make life a lot easier for everyone, especially her.
And she knows that once we got her name, we'll discover she's here illegally.
So, she's writing it now. Might as well get it over with. Worst that can happen is they send her home.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. We don't know what she's thinking.
Right.
You P.C. Garfield?
Afraid not.
Well, that's me.
Oh, Tracy Merrison, immigration.
You here for our mystery guest?
Yeah, I can't get started till my colleague gets finished at Stansted, though.
Well, how long's that going to take?
Couple of hours, probably. Depends what the traffic's like.
Well, would you like me to sit in with you on the interview? Just till it gets here, you know, get things moving along.
You sure?
Yeah, don't mind at all.
Yeah, all right, then. This officer tells me you speak good English. You've been offered an interpreter and declined, is that right? Well?
Yes.
We also understand you're Filipino, is that correct? Were you born in the United Kingdom?
Come on, Remy, you have to tell us.
No.
Then you must have a passport.
Go on.
My madame has it.
The woman in the restaurant?
No, the other one. The one who brought me to this country.
Right, where's she then?
Kensington.
What, you're saying you left it there in Kensington?
No, she kept it. She stole it from me.
Right, so you're saying that your previous employer stole your passport, yeah?
Yes.
Did you come into this country as a domestic servant, Remy?
Yes.
From where?
Jeddah.
Right. So your madam, the employer who brought you here, was Saudi?
No, Egyptian. But she hired me in Saudi. There are many Filipinos there.
And this family brought you to London?
Yes. After I had been with them a few weeks, My madame says we are going to London to live. I told her I have no visa for England, but she said, give me your passport and I will get you one.
Did you ever see this visa?
Yes, I had to go to the British consul in Jeddah to sign for it.
So, you came to London with them and she kept your passport?
She locked it away. When I asked her to pay me, she said next week. Then she said, I pay you back in Jeddah. At last I know I'll never get this money. So I said, give me my passport back. I want to leave you now. I'm not your slave.
She refused?
She went to get it and said, look, read it. You cannot leave me. In this country, you're not allowed to work anywhere else. If you leave here, I will call the police to bring you back.
But you left anyway?
I had to. After that, she treated me worse than before. Like a dog.
Still didn't pay you?
No. And she hit me. She wouldn't allow me to leave her house. If she went out, she locked the door. I was a prisoner. One day I found the key and ran out.
Look, Remy, if you give us the address of your previous employer, we can go back there and try and get your passport for you.
No, I won't go back there.
But you don't have to. Not if you don't want to, does she?
No, of course not.
There you go, you see?
So, you ran away from this woman and you went to work at the restaurant.
I got on a tube. I didn't know where to go. I stayed to the last stop to get far away from her.
And then you met Mrs. Phillips from the restaurant?
Yes, she offered me a job.
And you worked for her?
Yes.
Right. Look, Remy, if you give me your full name, I can find a record of this visa which was issued to you in Jeddah.
And then what happens to me?
I don't know yet. Depends upon what sort of visa it is. But no one can make you go back to your employer against your will, OK? Can you run an index check for me? Yeah, it's Gonzalez, first name Remy, R-E-M-Y. Yeah, I'll hold. We should have a record of her she entered legally.
Was she making that up?
I'd like to think so, but I doubt it. I've dealt with similar cases before. These women leave home for service jobs expecting the earth. When they arrive here, they usually find their conditions are entirely at the whim of their employer.
So she's not illegal?
Not exactly, no. Chances are she came into the country on what we call a restricted visa.
Oh, right, so she must have been working at the restaurant legally?
No. She'd be restricted to working only for the employer who brought her here. She can't leave them for another job.
What, even if she wasn't being paid?
That's right. It's a condition of entry. Look, frankly, it's designed to encourage wealthy people to spend more time here. The idea being that they only bring long-term servants who become part of the family. There's a lot of people who abuse the privilege.
Doesn't leave her with many choices, then, does it?
No. Good? Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Yeah, go on.
George, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Your Miss Gonzalez wants to have a word.
What about?
I don't know, but it's got to be you. She won't talk to anyone else. There you go.
Hello again. You wanted to speak to me?
Yes. That woman who was robbed today, how is she?
Well, she's still in hospital, but she's going to be all right. She took a bit of a funny turn with her heart, you know, but, yeah, she's getting over it now.
You got the guy that did it?
Well, yeah, we think so, but we can't prove it. And that's what brought us looking for you.
I know.
Do you want to tell me what you saw?
Yes. I came out of the grocer's and he ran into me as he went for the bag. He just grabbed it from her. I shouted, don't do that! But he was already running away up the lane.
Did you see his face?
Oh, yes. I saw him pretty good.
Do you know what an identity parade is, Remy?
Like on TV?
Yeah, like on TV. Do you think you could pick him out?
Oh, yes. I don't forget him.
And would you be prepared to do that for us?
Of course.
It's as I thought. We've got a record of her arriving here with limited leave to enter, travelling as a domestic servant to the Egyptian couple.
Good. You can go and get her passport back then, yeah?
There's no chance of that, I'm afraid. They've left the country.
Well, where does that leave Remy?
Well, she entered legally, but now her employers have left. She's effectively an overstayer.
Right, so you're going to deport her?
Eventually, yeah. We've issued her with a notice of intention to deport, but it's very tricky. Since none of her employers seem disposed to pay her properly, she can't afford the fare home.
And in the restaurant pay?
Only tips. As far as I can gather, she earned about £20 a week, most of which she sent home to her family, which is the reason these girls take these jobs in the first place, of course.
What I want to know is, can I release her?
We're happy for her to be given temporary release, but she needs a secure address. Now, I've tried a few women's hostels, but they're all full. Besides, there's the problem of who's going to pay. She's very unlikely to qualify for benefit.
You want me to keep her here, don't you?
Can't just turn her out on the street.
She's going to be here for a while.
Can't she just go back to the Belmont Bistro?
We can't allow that. She's been working there illegally.
Yeah, it's got to be better than banging her up in the cells, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but do we know the restaurant will accept her?
Oh, go and ask, Sarge.
In principle, we'd be against it, but under the circumstances, I'm prepared to stretch a point.
All right, go ahead, George. I don't want to keep her unless I have no alternative.
Sarge.
She has to agree not to do any paid work.
Yeah, I'll emphasise that. Evening. Could I,
Come through. I suppose you've come to collect these.
What's this?
Remy's belongings. I put them all together.
No, that's not why I'm here.
Huh?
We've investigated Remy now, and the Home Office are happy to release her on bail.
Good.
But we do need an address to release her to.
She can't come here if that's what you're getting at.
No?
I called my lawyer after you left. I didn't realise the risk I was running in helping her.
Helping her?
She was on the streets when I met her.
Oh, what, £20 a week and a cellar to kip in? It's hardly generous, is it?
She was quite happy with the situation.
Yeah, well, she didn't have much choice, did she?
You see, I didn't realise she was illegal.
Oh, come off it. You must have suspected.
I may have, but I didn't know. If I take her in now, I'll be open to prosecution.
No, look, it'll be fine, just as long as she doesn't work. You could let her bunk down here for a few nights. It would save her from being banged up in the cells.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Look, have you given any thought at all to how she must be feeling?
Don't tell me. You arrested her.
You understand the condition of this bail?
Yep.
Do you mind if I take this into cell 1, Sarge, before I go?
Oh, be my guest.
Oh.
I didn't recognize you.
Oh, yeah, I'm off duty. Just going home.
Can I go yet?
No, I'm afraid you can't.
Why not?
Well, we know where to put you. We can't just let you out to wander the streets.
I can go to the restaurant.
No, you're not allowed. You were working there illegally.
So I must stay in prison?
Well, only until something better's arranged.
But I'm not a criminal.
No, I know.
I haven't harmed anybody.
I'm sorry. Yeah, take this. I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do for you.
Can I go now?
If you'd like to see them both out, please, Gary.
My phone, copper. What about you?